So ever since I started wrapping my devices, there's really been one burning question that everybody seems to ask both in person as well as over social, and that would be whether or not the fingerprint reader still works with a wrap on it. Let's take a look. What's going on, guys? It's QwazyDog here, and today we're going to be taking a look at whether or not you have the ability to utilize your fingerprint scanner while using a wrap. Now, this wrap in particular is on my Nexus 6P. This is the Captain America Just a Mauler wrap by Slickwraps. And live on camera, let's just go ahead, kind of keep this kind of raw and gritty, and we're just gonna go right into the security. And let's see whether or not we have the opportunity to set up a fingerprint. So Nexus imprint, we're gonna hit 0 a whole bunch of times. That's my big security pin. And let's get started. So we're gonna find the fingerprint scanner on the back. And you can see it does recognize. And we're just moving our finger around a little bit. It's really hard to do while looking through the viewfinder of the camera. So we're gonna have a little bit of patience here. See if I can get some more variation in the fingerprint, because that's exactly what it's looking for. Oh, there we go. So fingerprint has been added. We're gonna hit done, and we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna lock the screen. We're gonna open it up again, and there we go. So that's it. So you can see live on camera, no editing, no voiceovers, no tricks. We have the A from Captain America with the vinyl wrap over top of the fingerprint reader on the Nexus 6P. We were able to set up the fingerprint and utilize it. Not a problem at all. So let's cut from here. We're gonna go back to a headshot. We're gonna talk a little bit, and then we'll draw some conclusions. Okay, so it's time to go ahead and draw some conclusions from this. Will your device work 100% of the time with a vinyl wrap from any provider on your fingerprint scanner? I don't know. I can't tell you. I really didn't do a whole slew of tests. What I can tell you is my personal Huawei 6P worked perfectly fine with the Just a Mauler slick wraps over top of the fingerprint reader. I did have to delete the fingerprint and redo it after wrapping the device, but you guys saw in that video, that was about as raw as I could have produced that, and the results are there. Proof is in the pudding. It's right on YouTube. I'm not saying that YouTube is always truthful, but in this case, it wasn't trickery, it wasn't a camera trick, it wasn't, editing in post or anything like that. Those were real world results. So here's what I want you guys to do, because it's next to impossible for me to go ahead and wrap every device with a fingerprint scanner, with every different style of wrap and every different manufacturer of wraps. So what I want you to do is in the comments below, let me know who makes your wrap, what style it is, what phone you have, and whether or not the fingerprint reader works on it. Together, I think we're gonna be able to answer this question that a lot of people have, both in person, over social, and in a lot of other variations, and I haven't actually seen a video about this on YouTube yet, so that's why I wanted to put this together to sort of answer that question that a lot of people have been asking. So I can tell you as well, I have heard back from one person so far, and it does look like the honeycomb wrap from Slickwraps is a little iffy with the fingerprint when it comes to the pixel. And I think the reason for that is the fact that the honeycomb wrap already has so much texture on it that the fingerprint reader itself can't determine what's your actual fingerprint and what's the raised elevation points within that wrap itself. So carbon fiber is something else that I'd really like to hear back on to see whether or not the fingerprint reader retains functionality with that. So I'm really eager to see your guys' results. I think this is gonna be a great sort of community field test. So that's about it, guys. If you liked the video, I would really appreciate a like. If you disliked it, you guys know what to do. Those buttons are super close together. If this is your first time stopping by, definitely consider subscribing. We wanna have some good content and a good community built here. And until the next video, my name is QwazyDog. You guys have been awesome, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.